Welcome to our show, Inspiring Vegan. And today we have a very special, enthusiastic, energetic guest. And she is a life coach, a psychotherapist, a detox coach. Her name is Annabella, and she is from Italy, but currently living in Kophangan, Thailand. Island. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you on our show, Anna.
Thank you so much, my lovely. I'm so glad to be here to try to inspire people to promote a vegan, raw vegan, fruterian, and liquiderian lifestyle with
Yes.
you.
Yes, as we know that you are a detox coach, a psychotherapist. What all courses you
Yes.
offer? Do you have any chart plan for that?
Yes. So basically, I work mostly online. I have online clients. I work all over the world, so being online. My specialization is to treat traumatic experience with using EMDR psychotherapist, a special technique to release trauma. And I do also detox. I'm specialized in detox coach. Where I helping people to change in a different way. You know, I have different program according to each situation. For example, I help people to transition from an omnivore diet to a vegan diet. Then I help people if they want to do juice fasting. This is my specialist, actually, guide people through juice fasting, and it's also the thing that I love to do more. As a liquiderian, I can say, no, my day today is my day 241 on juice. So I'm full of energy, love, and peace. And this, I love to guide people through this process. I do personal program. So if someone come to me, I discuss directly everything, their need, what they are asking for, if they want to work on their psychological level, releasing the trauma, or if they want to do a detox program, a detox journey. So we choose together the program according to each situation. Personally, I think is the best because I like to feel everyone special, you know, because everyone has a different story, and each story deserves fully attention, and that's why I prefer do different program for each customer, each client. Yeah, I work like that basically. Because
Okay.
you know, sometimes people they need to see me every day. Sometimes people they need to see once a month, once a week. You know, it depends about the situation. So that's why I work according to the client's needs.
Okay, so you have a customized package. So
Yeah,
uh,
exactly.
yes, you have such a sweet smile and such a free behavior,
Yeah.
just like the breezes of the sea.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Free like the breeze of the sea. Yes.
yes, yes. So my first question to you, Anna, is how did you turn vegan, and what inspired you to turn your mind towards vegan, and what you are doing to promote veganism?
Okay, thank you for this amazing question and for giving me the opportunity to help other people as well, you know, to inspire other people. Thank you so much. So basically, 7 years ago, my mother died for a breast cancer. And was for me the strongest motivation because I used to have also a cyst on my breast. And the doctor was just telling me, you need to check this cyst forever. I mean, you need to check every 6 months your cyst, and hopefully you won't have the same cancer of your mother. But you know, genetics sometimes we don't know. So every 6 months you must come to the hospital to check it. I was very young, and I thought it was like a slap on my face. No, it was like I don't wanna spend the rest of my life going to the hospital every 6 months and to hope that I won't have a cancer. So I was like, no, there will be a reason because of that. And so I started to do some research. I immediately eliminate meat, and I was feeling better because also I was suffering from acne problem. Basically, it was for health. The first motivation, it was for health, because I was always struggling with my lymphatic circulation. I used to have a big leg. I couldn't stand up more than 1 hour before have very strong pain on my leg. And my leg was like, I was feeling ashamed for my acne. I had this huge acne problem. I was like an old woman, you know. I had also to wear special shoes because of my leg. And I took this problem with my skin start when I was 18 years old. And then I took antibiotic and pills for 10 years. And then everything became worse on my leg. I start to have a stronger headache, chronic fatigue, cyst on my breast. So I was like my mother, you know, because my mother before getting the cancer used to have the same symptoms. And this is for me was like, I don't want to get the cancer. I don't want to be like my mother. So I found through the research that the meat is very bad for everyone. And so I stopped to eat meat immediately. But I was just keeping, because I was like a little bit brainwashing from the protein and these kind of things. So I was just keeping sometimes eating fish and sometimes egg, but not very often. It was like gradually, you know. Then when I stopped to eat meat, immediately I felt something change in my soul, you know, in my spirit, in my heart. I start to have more clarity in my mind, you know. I start to see things that before I couldn't see. Like I started to look at the animal in a different way, and slowly I couldn't. Dairy product I left many years ago already, and slowly all the time when I had this fish in my dish, I was like just starting to see just dead body, you know. And I was just, this has happened just when I stopped to eat some meat, you know. And this is magic because until you will keep eating, you don't see the truth. You don't see how the violence, because while you are eating animal, you are eating also the sufferance of this poor creature. And you don't realize that this is affect you, the body, the mind, the spirit, your soul, you know. And you became more aggressive also. I was more aggressive, you know. I noticed immediately that my mood changed. My aggressivity changed. I became more sweet, more now that I'm fruterian since 2 years and a half. You can imagine. I'm just I see just positive things. You know, I'm sweet like the fruits now. But I mean, just removing meat from my diet, I saw the improvement. And then basically slowly I became vegan 2 years and a half ago totally, almost 3 years, no, 3 years. I became vegan 3 years. And then I got sick again about headache. My acne problem was gone. but I was sick. I used to have again the swollen legs. Less, everything was less, but still heavy in my body. So because of course I remove the animal products that are very inflamed for the body, no? They really inflame the body. Because then of course I study a lot. I have been watching video from Dr. Morse, John Rose, a lot of fruterian, a lot of vegan people, etc. And I got knowledge, you know. And I realized that animal products are very inflamed for the body, very inflamed, and we are not designed to eat this because of our teeth and because of our intestine. We are not like a dog or like a cat, you know. So I mean, we are frugivores. We are not dead animal eaters. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and then happened that I was sick again, and my body just decided for me, and I did a 3 day dry fasting. I didn't eat, and I didn't. I was already in Thailand because I came in Kophangan 4 years and a half ago. I was here already in Thailand when happened this. Kophangan is magic and is perfect for detox, for example. And there are a lot of vegan restaurant, vegan option. It's a vegan community, Kophangan. That's why it's a magic island and it's a blessed island too. So basically, I did a 3 day dry fasting where I didn't eat, drink anything. And the 4th day, I woke up and my body was just asking me papaya. So I went to the shop and I started to eat papaya. And then from that point, I became raw vegan. So I was just eating for 2 months raw vegan food, everything raw. And meat for me was like disgusting, was like everything coming from animal. I was just feeling, I went through a period of time when I was feeling guilty for what I have done before, you know. I was praying a lot for that, but I realized after, you know. And then and then I mean, I will tell you in more in detail what I did with my juice fasting. Maybe you wanna know that.
Yes, yes,
But this
sure.
is yeah.
I'm
This
very
is
eager to know
how
that.
I.
Very eager to know that. How do you do fasting and on these challenges you take for yourself by doing by drinking only juices or only taking consuming fruits. So please tell us.
Yes, I will with my pleasure. So basically, after when I after being raw for 2 months, this was 2 years and a half ago. My body was just asking me to start the cleanse process. So I got a lot of knowledge about detox. So before I got a coach, and now I'm coaching people through the path of detox to help them to detoxify the body. Yeah, because I mean, since now I did more than 330 days just on juice fasting, that literally changed my life and my perspective, my mind, my soul, everything. No joke, everything is a life change. You have a new body, basically. And
Applauses
so I
for
did.
that. Applauses for that.
Yeah. I love you. I love you already. You see how sweet we are. You know why we are so sweet? Because we are not eating that animal. That's why.
Yes. And
That's why.
yes, yes,
We
yes. You
don't have the dead inside us, you know?
and you know what? You are avoiding the attraction of sins towards you. You are attracting virtues
Yeah.
and words near you now.
Yes, we are the
Yes,
mirror of
yes.
yeah, of the other. Yes, I'm agree. So basically, I did my first juice fasting. And everything, I want to say that everything, all my journey, my detox journey, what I release, what I eliminate during this journey, I eliminate tapeworms, you can imagine rope worms, any kind of parasites, any kind of worms, insane release, that if people, they would realize what we keep inside our body, because we was eating that animal, they would stop immediately, you know, because when you see certain things coming out from your body, and I record everything. I have all the video on my Facebook page for the bravest people.
Yes.
I want to see, my Facebook page is a Fruterian psychologist in Kophangan, so you can find me there if you want. I would love to have more Indian friends in my page. I speak like you, half Italian and half English, so everyone can, I welcome everyone. So yes, I invite you and everyone on my page. And so basically in January I did January 2 years ago, I did the first juice feast, 53 days on parsley and orange, where I lost a lot of weight, but it was not weight, it was waste. This is, we need to see, people have to understand. In a cleanse process, you release all the toxin, the accumulation in the body. And this is normal to lose weight, you know, because it's not weight, but it's waste. The body have to lose waste, and then you rebuild with the right food. In fact, after the juice, I rebuild in 6 months only with fruits and raw food. Then slowly, I jump in another fast. I did 108 days on juice the second time. 41 days only mono juice watermelon. And this is, I mean, more you go ahead, more you see things coming out from your body, more you feeling better, and more you feel like an angel. I cannot describe. You feel like I improve my spirituality, you know. I go every Sunday to Hare Krishna community. I love Buddha. I mean, I became very spiritual, you know, because more you clean up your temple and more you elevate yourself. This is normal, you know. And so basically then I got of course I lost less weight the second time. I just lose 7 kilos and I did a double day. And then I got back my weight in just 3 months. So because I were more clean, you know, I was more clean. And then I jump in this actually juice fasting where I am right now. And I'm celebrating with you today, 197 day on juice. Yeah, and I'm feeling amazing. And you can imagine, I almost 200 days on just juice fasting, and I only lose 4 kilo. Because more you go ahead, more you clean, and less weight you lose. This is normal. And so what I can say that is the best choice that I did in my life. And now I see the animal exactly like us. I mean, why we need to treat animal like an inferior creature? I mean, they are like us. You know what I mean? I mean, now for me, they are my brother and my sister, like you are my brother, you know, it's the same concept.
Yes, yes. And one more thing I
You
want
know
to
what
tell
I
you.
mean?
Yes, yes. And one more thing I want to tell you. You are telling yourself as a temple. That is what I
Yeah.
like. And similarly, why you are telling yourself as a temple? Because you have a soul inside you. And the dogs,
Yes.
the cat, and every animal
Exactly.
have a soul within them.
Exactly.
And they are also like a
Exactly.
temple. Yes,
Everyone has a temple.
within them. Yes.
Everyone. If we would understand this, we understand everything, you know. We understand also why it's important to respect the other people and animal temple
Yes.
other
So
than your temple.
So happy to hear it from you, because very few people know this concept. They apply this concept while they are looking towards animals or any other human beings. So that I'm very fortunate today that I'm talking to you and getting this enlightenment from you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I want to ask you
Thank
one.
you for Thank you for giving me the opportunity to express myself and the unconditional love that I feel right now for everyone, you know. Thank you. Thank you.
One more question I want to ask you. What is your age now?
I'm curious if people that will watch us, they will
let me
guess or not.
let me tell my viewers to guess and to comment in the comment box what is her age, and at the end of this video she will tell you what is her age.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
At the end of the video.
And next question to Anna is what are the qualities and values essential to practice the fruitarian diet and the plant-based diet to make it a successful for your health and for making your life longer and longer?
Longevity. So the secret is okay, I am also psychotherapy. So basically I'm a coach and psychotherapy. So I help people to release trauma as well. And I think also first to have a strong mindset is very essential, discipline and mindset, because especially if you start from omnivore diet, for you maybe that you was vegetarian all of your life, it was very easy, no, the transition, because you never eat meat in your life. You are such a lucky person. Bless you.
Thank you.
And you can be fruitarian like that, I'm telling you, literally, because your body is less toxic, you know, compared to the rest of the world. I mean, I could say. So
Yes.
you have less things to release. It's gonna be more easy.
Yes.
So second, it depends if you start from a vegetarian diet like you were, or an omnivore diet is very different, you know. So if you start from omnivore diet, of course you need more discipline, more commit, and that's why you need a strong mindset. That's why you need a transition, you know. I advise always people, don't change from one day to another day. Do a transition diet, you know. Remove slowly things from your diet and get a coach first. Don't do by yourself. Before helping other people, I got a coach myself, you know. I asked for help, and then I learn, I study, and now I know how to do. But at the beginning, it's important to have a support, someone that guide you, and in the process, and do it slowly without traumatize the body, you know. And also do the other things that advise always is to treat your mind, you know, to do both psychological and body work together. This is gonna make you very strong, and you can keep the process for longevity. Otherwise, the risk is that you can step back. Plus, during the process, you must absolutely clean up the colon, you know, because the colon is our second brain. So if the colon is full of waste, your brain is full of waste. So you cannot resonate, you cannot see things, you know. And until you will stay in the verse, in the waste, you are not be able to see different. And you think this is the normality, the reality. But no, I did more than 300 gravity colonic session since when I start. And this is, I have a new colon. I learned how to do gravity colonic. I did a training, so I do by myself in my home. I set up a unit, and I do every day or every 2 days when I feel it, you know. But it's important, it's essential, because otherwise, more you is literally connecting the brain and the colon is literally one thing, you know. More you release the colon, and more you release the brain, and more you elevate. So for me, it's just take care about your mind, about your colon, and transition diet, and let someone guide you during the process. This is for me is important to underline.
Okay, your story is a very inspiring story. Right from the disappointment of the cancer to such a
Yeah.
enthusiasm in the island you are living. Yes. And my next question to you is: you lived in Italy and now you are living in Ireland. So, what is the difference there and here in the environment and the kind of the varieties of fruits you get there and here?
Yeah. So basically, I was in India before coming in Thailand. It's
Wow.
very interesting story. I was in Goa, Arambol. So this has happened basically since when I was 18 years old. I was just feeling the call to move on from Italy, you know, just because I didn't like the society, the government, how they treat people like a slave, how they treat animal without any respect. I was always sensible anyway with the animal and with like respecting people and life and this kind of concept value that for me now is an essential value. So, and I was like always a free spirit, you know. I was like working like a crazy in the office 12, 10 hours a day. I was working like psychotherapist, but I wasn't happy, you know. I mean, I helped a lot of people, but I wasn't happy inside me, because I was like, my dream was like always living close by the sea in a very quiet place in an island. I was just dreaming this. So one day I remember I woke up, I was in Italy. Was 4 years and a half, 5 years ago. And I got inspired, I got the call to go to India. You know, I was already practice a lot of yoga. And was, I think, the reason why I got the call to go in India. So I decided to go for 1 month and to do the yoga teacher training there in Arambol. So, and then my plan was just, you know, I didn't plan to go out, to move to move out from Italy. I was just like planning to do my yoga teacher training and then go back and then go to Canary Island. Was my plan, my original plan. And then I went to India, I did my yoga teacher training, and during the process, I just felt in love of India, you know, the tradition, the culture, Buddhism, the vegetarianism as well, the food, everything was inspiring me, you know, the magic of India also. I miss India actually, I want to go back for a while. And then I was just like desperate. I had the fly book ready, but I didn't want to jump on the fly. So I remember I called my friends, Indian friends, that he is he do massage. And I was like crying on the phone. Oh, I don't want to go back to Italy. I want to stay here. But what I can do here? I don't know what to do. I don't want to what to do. I have an apartment in India, in Italy. I have a car in Italy. I have a patient. I mean, the patient was already online because I was, I mean, traveling. So I put them online. But I was desperate for everything. I mean, people was like waiting for me. And then what happened? Then my friend was like, okay, come in my bungalow. I will do a massage for you. You will come down and we will find a solution. So I went to his bungalow, and he was like, you know, at the time I wasn't so spiritual like now. And my friend that came in from India, you know better than me, Indian people are very spiritual, no? So they believe in the universe and this kind of things that now I do believe, but before I wasn't like that, so deep. In our culture, there is not this concept, you know, this concept. So basically, my friend was like, okay, you don't want to go back, don't go. I mean, stay here, ask to the universe, what do you want to do? And you will see the universe will manifest for you, will manifest this. I mean, I was like, no, I don't believe. I was very rational at the moment, you know. I was like, no. And he was like, do it, trust. I mean, I was like, okay, I did for him, basically. But what I wanted to do, actually, it was like, because at the time when I was in Italy, I was like, during the weekend, I was starting already to preparing vegan food for during the jam session of acro yoga. So I was already a kind of vegan chef, you know. So I was missing this, you know, because I like it to prepare vegan food. And I told to my friend, I just want to be a raw vegan chef in a restaurant. I said raw. I don't know why, because I was preparing normal vegan food, but in my mouth, I don't know why I just said raw vegan food. And my friend was like, okay, you are asking in front of me and let's see the universe. And I was like, okay. And he told me, okay, now go back to your bungalow, take a rest. And this evening we speak again. And I was okay. So from his bungalow, on the way to go back to my bungalow, I got lost in the jungle. Okay. It was like noon, so very hot in Arambol, like in April, you can imagine,
Yes.
hot, crazy hot.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Yes, I know that.
Exactly. So suddenly I was desperate, walking in the jungle, what I should do. Suddenly, on my left side, a very weird construction, I would say, place coming up. And I was like, what is this? So it was like a big mushroom, red mushroom. I was, what is this? Very weird house. So I went inside to ask to the guy that was like on the desk. And he told me, I told him, I got lost. What is this? I mean, I need to reach my bungalow. And he was like, this is a raw vegan restaurant. Open Arambol. Maybe you know, I don't know
Yes.
when now because you are not in Arambol, but anyway. And I was like, oh, and from my mouth just come out like, oh, I am a raw vegan chef, but it wasn't 100% true because I was a vegan chef and not raw vegan. But I don't know, something stronger than me come out like that. And he was like, oh, we are looking for a vegan chef actually, because our vegan chef just went away. And I was, oh my God. And then he was like, stay here. We need help now because it was full, the place. And so he called the manager and they hired me immediately. And I started, since that day, I started to prepare amazing raw vegan food in that restaurant. It is not a joke. I just learn, you know. I mean, I have intuition to prepare food. And I mean, it was so easy. So I stayed there 3 months. And I was living in the jungle with them. I had the Indian boyfriend. It was like amazing experience. And then what happened? My visa got expired. So I had to move out from India to get a new visa. And then I was like, where I go? Oh, I never been in Thailand. Maybe I go to Thailand to change my visa, to renew my visa, no? And I needed 6 months visa because the new season would, it was in September. So I needed, sorry, not in September, in October, I needed a new visa. So 6 months visa. So basically I went I arrived in Bangkok, and it was like a trauma for me because I was living like a wild woman, preparing raw vegan amazing food in an amazing simple restaurant in the middle of the jungle. It was amazing in a rumble. And I jumped in a city environment, traffic, pollution, people was, I mean, different energy, you know. And so I went immediately to the embassy, and the embassy told me, sorry, you don't know that. Why you didn't call before? Here you cannot get your 6 months Indian visa, no joke, to go back to India, because we just do 1 month visa. And I was like desperate. Oh my God, I came here for nothing. Oh my God, what should I do? And I called my friends, another Italian friends that before me, he was in Kophangan, and he did like he stopped in Thailand because then he went to Australia. And he was like, okay, but now you are in a beautiful still place. Before going to Cambodia, to another country, just go to Kophangan. It's so beautiful, magic island. You will love it. Vegan paradise. You will love it. And I was like, okay, let's go to Kophangan to holiday. I called the manager of the restaurant. Everything was fixed. No problem. We are in the low season. Go have a fun. The restaurant was like still open, but not so many people. So I went to Kophangan, and I met, it was very funny because I met a girl on the boat that now she is my friend. And I was like telling the story. Yes, I'm here only for 2 weeks, and then I will be back. I will be back in India, Cambodia, visa. I explain everything. And she was like, let's see if Kophangan is agree. Because in Kophangan, remember, you know when you arrive, but you don't know where you live. And she was right, actually, because after I heard many stories like me, people that come and supposed to stay 1 week and then stay forever like me, because you know what happened is crazy, my story. After the second day when I was in Kophangan, a dog bite me. So I went to the hospital, and they told me that I would have to come back to the hospital every week for 4 weeks. And I was like, oh my gosh, now I need to stay in Kophangan. I cannot go. I didn't feel to go to Cambodia, find a hospital to fix this situation. So I was like, I called my manager, and I was like, this is the situation. I need to stay here because, happened this and blah, blah, blah. And he told me, of course, I understand, but don't worry. We are in the high season, so just enjoy the island, stay for 1 month. So I did. But during these months, I think I manifest to stay here. I started to fall in love with the place, basically, with this magic island that is full of rose quartz. You know, you can find rose quartz, the stone of unconditional love, everywhere here in Kophangan. That's why it's so magic and so special place. So basically, what happened? The universe one more time listened me. So, and suddenly the manager called me and told me, oh, Annabella, I need to give you a very bad news. I was like, what happened? And he told me, unfortunately, when you left, the volunteers wouldn't be able to manage the place, and the people started to just go inside drinking alcohol, smoke. It became like a kind of unhealthy place without me, like a kind of anarchy, you know. And so the owner of the land, the landlord, just kicked them out and closed, and they had to shut down the restaurant. And me, I was in Kophangan, and I was like, I got a little bit disappointed with my manager. I was like, sorry, but I cannot go in holiday. I mean, this has happened. How I can trust you? Because he wanted me to go back to work in another place. And me, I was like, sorry, but I cannot trust you deep. I mean, I just went 2 weeks and look what happened. I mean, I'm not from India. He was from India, you know. And I was like, I'm not from India. I'm from Italy. I need to feel safe myself, you know. It's not my country. I need to collaborate with someone that who I could feel safe with, you know. And so he wasn't vegan, just to tell something. So he was very strong, actually. And so just the universe just advised me, because at that point I started to believe, of course, to the universe, the power of manifestation and these kind of things. And the universe just tell me, okay, you are happy here, just stay here. And I did. So I working 2 years. 1 year I was a manager in a raw restaurant, raw mostly vegan restaurant. Another time in Kophangan, so I was managing a restaurant. So veganism and raw veganism was calling me all the time. You see, it was like my destiny. And then the story, and then I was like, I quit my job before COVID, because I was ready to go back first to India to visit, because I was missing India, and second to go back to visit my family, because from here you can imagine, I I mean, I left my apartment, I sold my car. So everyone was like, oh my gosh, Annabella is not coming back anymore. So I was like impressed, all of my friends, you know. And so I was ready to go back after 2 years and a half to visit my family. Then I wanted to go back to Kophangan, of course, because now I'm feeling home, you know. And then COVID happened, my flight got canceled, and I got stuck in Kophangan.
It was so
Yeah.
fortunate.
And then I started detox during the COVID time. And here we are, fully fruterian on my day 197 on juice. So this is my story, my lovely.
Now you're a citizen of Thailand or you're a citizen of Italy?
So I'm still keeping the citizen of Italy, but I close everything with Italy. So basically, I don't have bank account with Italy. I just have the passport. I just kept my passport, and I'm resident in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah. So I move my residence from Italy to Thailand.
Okay. Do you own a house there
Yeah.
or you own a place there in Kophangan?
Land, sorry. No, I rent a house, because if you want to buy a land here, you have to have
Citizenship.
a, a resident partner, exactly. So the land is not gonna be can be on your name, but have to be 51% on Thai people and 40
9%.
9%. Yeah, I think similar like in India or something like that. Something like that. But I mean, just because for the moment I'm okay like that. I pay a very low rent, very low price. The price of for my land rent is very low, and I mean I'm happy like that, you know. So I will see in the future. Maybe I will build my own house. I will see. If you follow my page, you will see my adventure in Kophangan also, because I mean, I post everything in my page. Also, beautiful place in Kophangan, video of
Yes, I have seen.
beautiful place in Kophangan.
Yes, I've seen the
I hope
video.
I will see many Indian people on my page.
Yes, yes, surely you will get many more likes and followers. And I have seen your page. The place is very beautiful. Sometimes I saw raining there. Sometimes I saw the seashore and
Yeah,
different things. So I have a strong will, and I am very eager to come there. Maybe in a year or so, I'm planning with my family to meet
I
you
will be
too,
happy.
to meet my
Oh,
sweet and enthusiastic sister Anna. And
yes.
one more question I would like to ask you is, what are your views and suggestions for plant-based vegan, fruitarian vegan, and non-vegans? So please enlighten on us on that.
Just very simple things, you know. Just think about, just start to see everything, all the creature around you, like your brother and your sister, you know. And this is, if you start to see animals and all these creatures of this planet, also the plants, like your brother and your sister, you cannot act differently, you know. You need just to devote them, you know, to be devoted to them, to
Love
you
them too.
cannot love them. I mean, for me now is something that is so normal, that is very obvious. I cannot like it's something that is so obvious because you change totally your mind, your perspective. And so just start to watch things, start maybe to try one month no eating anything animals, you know, and you will see the difference. You will see that you will feel more clarity in your mind, and you will feel more around you, you know. You literally will feel more, and you will develop this full love for all the creature and the planet, because also we cannot the world is sick because people are sick. The planet is sick because I mean, if we think about all the inquinament, and we need to respect our environment, you know. Do this also for the environment. The planet is our home.
Yes, yes, surely. I
So
respect.
it's very simple.
Yes, yes. That is so inspiring from you. What are your final words on veganism? Before that, I would like to send you something. Please close your eyes for a minute. I'm sending you something. Please close your eyes. My sister Anna, a pure soul, and myself, a pure soul, taking the good vibration from you, from your story, from your experiences. I feel enthusiastic, I feel energetic, I feel peaceful, and I am sending my positive vibes to you to be more enthusiastic, energetic, to be more lovable, to be more compassionate, to make our earth a beautiful, balanced, stable place and a peaceful place to live. Thank you, my sister Emma. Please conclude. Please tell your final words. Please enlighten us with your inspiration.
I want to just send to all of you unconditional love from the bottom of my heart, and wish you the best of the best, because everyone deserve the best, from my opinion, and deserve unconditional love. This is what everyone deserve, and this is what I want to give, you know. Uh, I hope I meet all of you like in a virtual way, my Facebook page,
Yes.
and
Would
I
you?
have also YouTube.
Yes.
If you wanna, is the same a Fruterian psychologist,
You will
uh,
get you.
Kophangan.
And one thing you forgot to mention is, which our viewers are very eager to know, is your age now.
Is my age.
Ah. But first, let me guess your age. Your age might be 22 or 24. No? Then
No,
maybe
but you are
26.
but you are not the first person that is telling me that, and this is thanks to the fruits. I am 39 actually.
Oh my God, you're looking like 24 now.
And I wasn't like that. I post all the picture and the video of my changement in my page. You will see me in a different person. I'm telling you, you will see.
I urge everybody to follow her page, to follow her experience, to follow her story, and inspire self to become more compassionate, lovable, and more selfish for yourself, for your health. Yes, you need to be selfish for your health.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, you need to put yourself first. You need to take care about your temple. You know, we have only this temple, and we need to honor it.
yeah,
Our temple and other people and other creature temple and other soul. Everyone has a soul. You need to remember that. All the creature of this planet, the planet also has a soul.
that
The
is.
planet has a soul.
Yes, that is very good to hear from you, because you're not originally from India, but you're taking Indian values within you, and maybe many Indians are getting away from that, and you're coming near to it. That is itself an inspiring story. Thank you for that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for all that you've given to us. It is very precious, and it will be written in golden words. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind word and sweet word. I really, I mean,
You
if
deserve
you
it.
was with me, I would argue. I would argue. Thank you so much. Literally, thank you, everyone, to be
Yes,
like you are.
yes, yes.
Simplicity, simplicity.
Yes, I will argue.
Namaste.
Namaste, namaste. I will argue with you when I come to Kophangan. Thank you.
Yeah, please. Everyone is invited, of course.
Yes, yes.
Sending love to everyone from beautiful Kophangan.